Hello, everyone! Today, we're revisiting the classic sitcom George and Mildred, 1976-1979. A show that brought endless laughs with the mismatched Ropers and their suburban adventures. Do you remember George's laid-back antics, Mildred's sharp wit, and the hilarious clashes with their snobbish neighbors, the 4 Miles? The sitcom perfectly captured British humor of the era and quickly became a household favorite. Its cast delivered unforgettable performances, and their lives and careers have taken many paths since the series ended. Let's take a closer look at how they've changed over the years. Geoffrey 4 Mile, the snobbish yet comically endearing neighbor in George and Mildred, was brought to life by Norman Eshley. Born on May 30th, 1945. In Bristol, England, he was 31 years old when he first appeared in the role in 1976. Eshley's perfectly timed delivery and his character's hilarious rivalry with George Roper became central to the show's enduring appeal. Outside the sitcom, he enjoyed a rich acting career, appearing in The Professionals, Doctor Who, and Casualty. Norman Eshley passed away on August 2, 2025, in Gloucester, aged 80, leaving an indelible mark on British comedy and television history. George Roper, the bumbling yet lovable husband in George and Mildred, was portrayed by Brian Murphy. Born on September 25, 1932, in Ventnor, Isle of Wight, he was 44 years old when he first took on the role in 1976. His performance as the lazy but endearing George made him a household name and a central figure in the sitcom's success. Outside the show, Murphy enjoyed a long and diverse career in television, film, and theater. Sadly, Brian Murphy passed away on February 2, 2025, in Kent at the age of 92, leaving behind a legacy of laughter. Anne 4 Mile, the sensible and good-natured wife of Geoffrey in George and Mildred, was portrayed by Sheila Fearn. Born on October 3, 1940, in Leicester, she was 36 years old when she first appeared in the role in 1976. Her calm, steady presence as Anne provided the perfect contrast to her husband's pompous personality and made her a relatable character for audiences. Beyond George and Mildred, Fearn appeared in other popular British series such as The Likely Lads and Whatever Happened to the Likely Lads? As of 2025, Sheila Fearn is 84 years old and living a private life away from the spotlight. Ethel Pumphrey, Mildred's snobbish and sharp-tongued sister in George and Mildred, was portrayed by actress Avril Elgar. Born on 1st April 1932 in Halifax, West Yorkshire, Elgar was 44 years old when she first appeared in the sitcom in 1976. Her performance as Ethel, with her sharp wit and frosty remarks, created a perfect comic contrast to Mildred and enriched the show's family humor. Outside of George and Mildred, she enjoyed a long career in television and theater, appearing in Tales of the Unexpected, The Bill and Doctors. Avril Elgar passed away on 17th September 2021 at the age of 89. Tristram 4 Mile, the cheeky young son of Anne and Geoffrey in George and Mildred, was portrayed by Nicholas Bond Owen. Born on 13th November 1968 in Ashford, Middlesex, he was only 8 years old when he began playing the role in 1976. His mischievous charm and natural comic timing made Tristram a memorable part of the 4 Mile household and a favorite among fans. Beyond the sitcom, Bond Owen appeared in other television series such as Robin's Nest and The Sweeney, though he eventually stepped away from acting. As of 2025, Nicholas Bond Owen is 56 years old and lives a private life outside the spotlight. Humphrey, Mildred's pompous and snobbish brother-in-law in George and Mildred, was played by Reginald Marsh. Born on 17th September 1926 in London, Marsh was 50 years old when he took on the role in 1976. His performance, marked by an air of superiority and comic timing, contrasted perfectly with George's down-to-earth nature, adding memorable family tension to the sitcom. Beyond the series, Marsh enjoyed a long career in British television and stage, with appearances in Rising Damp, The Good Life, and Coronation Street. Sadly, he passed away on 9 February 2001 at his home in Ryde, Isle of Wight, from natural causes at the age of 74. Jerry, the amiable neighbor and husband of Anne Fourmile in George and Mildred, was portrayed by Roy Kinnear. Born on 8 January 1934 in Wigan, Lancashire, Kinnear was 42 years old when he joined the sitcom in 1976. His portrayal of Jerry, constantly torn between Anne's social climbing and George's easygoing nature, added warmth and humor to the series. Beyond the show, Kinnear built a strong career in film and television, appearing in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, 1971, Carry On films, and the Musketeers series. Sadly, he died on 20 September 1988 in Madrid, at the age of 54, after a horse-riding accident. Mother, Jerry's sharp-tongued and meddling parent in George and Mildred, was portrayed by Gretchen Franklin. Born on 7 July 1911 in Covent Garden, London, she was 65 years old when she joined the sitcom in 1976. Her performance added plenty of comic spark, as Mother's blunt remarks and no-nonsense attitude constantly disrupted Jerry and Mildred's suburban calm. Outside the sitcom, Franklin achieved huge recognition as Ethel Skinner in EastEnders, a role that endeared her to a new generation of viewers. She passed away on 11 July 2005 in London at the age of 94, leaving a lasting legacy in British television. Mr. Clayton, the gruff yet often humorous neighbor in George and Mildred, was portrayed by Norman Mitchell. Born on 27 August 1918 in Sheffield, England, Mitchell was 58 years old when he joined the sitcom in 1976. His down-to-earth performance gave an authentic touch to the show's suburban humor. Away from George and Mildred, Mitchell's long career spanned countless roles in film and television, from comedy sketches to appearances in Doctor Who. He passed away on 19 March 2001 in Downham Market, Norfolk, at the age of 82, leaving behind a wide-ranging body of work still enjoyed today. Mildred Roper, the witty, long-suffering wife in George and Mildred, was brilliantly portrayed by Eutha Joyce. Born on 20th August 1927 in Wandsworth, London, she was 49 years old when she first took on the role in 1976. With her sharp comedic timing and ability to balance sarcasm with warmth, Joyce made Mildred one of British sitcom's most memorable characters. She had also appeared in stage and film work, but it was George and Mildred that cemented her fame. Sadly, Eutha Joyce died on 24th August 1980 in London, at the age of 53, from liver failure caused by alcoholism. The barman, who often served drinks while quietly observing the antics of the Ropers and their neighbors in George and Mildred, was portrayed by John Lyons. Born on September 14, 1943, in Whitechapel, London, Lyons was 33 years old when he first appeared in the sitcom in 1976. While his role in George and Mildred was small, Lyons went on to achieve greater recognition on stage and television. He became particularly well known for his long-running role as D.S. George Toolin in A Touch of Frost, alongside David Jason. Today, John Lyons is 82 years old and remains respected in British television. Frank, one of the recurring characters in George and Mildred, was portrayed by Harry Littlewood. Born on May 23, 1921, in Manchester, England, Littlewood was 55 years old when he appeared in the sitcom in 1976. With his warm presence and comic timing, he contributed to the lively supporting cast that surrounded the Ropers and the Fourmiles. Beyond the sitcom, Littlewood built a steady career in British television, appearing in series such as Coronation Street, Z-Cars, and Brookside. He passed away on December 26, 2003, in Chelsea, London, at the age of 82, from natural causes. Brown, a recurring character in George and Mildred, was played by Robert Raglan. Born on April 7, 1909, in Reigate, Surrey, he was 69 years old when he appeared in the sitcom in 1978. Raglan had a long career in film and television, often cast as military men, officials, or authority figures thanks to his commanding presence. His work extended to shows like Dad's Army, Z-Cars, and The Professionals, where he became a familiar supporting face. Robert Raglan passed away on July 18, 1985, in Wandsworth, London, at the age of 76, leaving behind a lasting legacy in British television. That's our look back at the cast of George and Mildred, from the quirky lives of the Ropers to the unforgettable characters who surrounded them. Some stars continued to shine brightly in television and theater, while others left us with lasting memories of their performances. Which character do you remember most? And what moment from the sitcom always makes you smile? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more classic TV stories here on BritCinema 1960s.